Have this here?
No, I just got it recently.
That's really good.
Very useful.
That's very helpful.
Yeah.
I know the time, because like you can kind of stay on schedule now. At least try to.
Yeah.
Because I remember a lot of that was like a problem. Like the lead trumpet guy, he's really good.
Yeah, I remember when I went to Monroe, I seen the jazz guys play like once, and it was sick. Like I had I think 2 of my friends were playing drums in it. I think my friend Greg.
Yeah, a lot of the seniors that graduated were really good. They all played in church. They were all really talented. I always wish I did that when I was younger. I wish I did the.
When you're young, you don't know. You know what you're gonna like.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? It's Basement Dwellers.
Is it filming?
Post emo, hardcore, grunge, and hardcore, and grunge.
All those things.
Grunge.
We're gonna do another one. Hello, I am Cody Hell, and we're out here for the Basement Dwellers. We're going to interview Field Goal, local band.
Local hardcore, punk, grunge, and metal.
Yeah.
Death metal, blackcore.
But first, we're gonna hear a song.
Yep. Found out about this crazy thing yesterday, 2 days ago. Fucking shoegaze.
It was an inch over.
Yeah.
It's a helicopter.
When you see in Cody's basement,
Stop being better than me.
We're landing. We're landing.
Back in my day, you know what shoegazing was? This was shoegazing. The Conscripts are a band. Have a bracelet repertoire. You may want to make one.
Tell us a little bit about your field goal experiences.
Oh, you guys didn't see it?
It was shit
Yeah? Why?
Okay.
because of Rob.
What did he do?
He never
Looks like a sweetheart.
He never wanted to
Joe, I
practice,
guess go with Tom real quick.
and he was always late with things.
Joe, you ready? I'll be right
He's just mad. Got more GameCube games than him.
Chillin'. I'm about to leave.
How do you feel about your fans?
All right, you know, the only problem is when they don't buy merch. I kind of.
Back up in your ass with the resurrection. Is the group harder than an erection that shows no affection? They wanna ban us on Capitol Hill, cause it's die, motherfuckers, die.
Cut my hand. Yo, this is gonna be.
No running in my lobby.
Welcome to the Basement Dwellers, Field Goal. Alright, introduce yourself, guys.
What are these gotcha questions? I was prepared.
This guy's about to expose us.
We're gonna.
Robert.
Tom.
Ruben.
Nice. Where you guys from?
We're all from the area pretty much. Brooklyn, of course. You know,
South
Reebok.
Brooklyn, Marine Park, like Sheep's Head, Midwood area.
How do you guys feel about the state of the music scene right now?
I think it's very exciting. I think this year, like the whole Cody's basement thing, your basement. We're talking to Cody right now. I think it's really great, you know, because what was it? Early high school, like sophomore year, we had "Do You Want to Dance" on Garrison Avenue, and that was around for a little bit, but it kind of like, you know, gave me a sense of what a scene is like, sort of, even though nobody really showed up. But I think that was pretty cool, you know, and I think the fact that we get to have this, yeah, because there's like nothing here. Like what's in Garrison? Rats. Foundation is there, and now it just goes up from here.
A couple of years ago, I didn't know anyone who was into this type of stuff. Now we got hundreds something people just through Cody's house in this basement, in the scene, and we're all like supporting each other, buying each other's t-shirts and shit like that.
It's going to each other's shows and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a big community.
And that's just, you know, everyone tells their friends, like, it's not, you know, we had that word of mouth. It's really cool to be involved in that.
It's not even just like, you know, we're just showing up because it's like good music, I guess, but we're also all friends and we all get along, and it's fun, you know, it's a good time. We come to Cody's shed or go to one of the local shows, and it's a good time.
What was your reaction from like first walking in that door?
The smoke filled my lungs. I remember, I think the first time I came in here, I think everybody was just sitting. I think it was the first time I was here, and like Joe, I don't know if Joe first started being in the band or something, but it was cool. And like just the fact that we got to play like a show here for our first time, like our first show was here, and it was a lot of fun. While, you know, like we weren't the best set of the day, but it was fun. You know,
I came in and Joe and Cody were like we had a show and we were on it first like 2 o'clock, and Joe didn't even recognize me. We were like, I haven't seen Joe since like 8th grade with when him and Rob used to jam together, and Cody didn't know me from a hole in the wall. And then I remember the show, like that lineup that night was really good. We had a lot of great bands on it, but I remember being so nervous for Passive Aggressive's first set.
Rob, I know you're straight edge. What about the other members of the band?
Straight edge.
Straight edge?
Pretty much straight edge by association.
edge by
I pretty much only
association.
hang with these guys. So I have no I mean, I'm not into that stuff anymore.
Ruben, straight edge as well?
I don't know. I don't like to classify myself as
Okay.
straight edge. But I don't really drink. I just don't like it.
You're drug-free youth?
I think it's the same thing. Like I'm not going around like I'm straight edge, guys. Like I pull out a badge, like I'm straight edge.
No,
Just listen, everybody. I'm straight edge. I'm tempted every day when I come into this hellhole.
Did you ever think you'd be a part of the scene?
I didn't know this scene existed.
Yeah.
There was no scene. Like I said, I didn't know anyone who was into this type of stuff. I met Rob and Ruben through this guy Paul. Shout out to Paul. He'll be doing a guest interview soon for our 20th anniversary Field Goal. But yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know any of you
No
guys. Now I
guarantees.
know so many people here, so many cool bands. Swing Riot, Wonder Moth, Passive Aggressive, Black Rat. Everyone who plays here. I'm not gonna keep naming just in case I forget one. Swing Riot, Wonder Moth, Passive Aggressive. But yeah, it's cool to have this.
It was cool your EP dropped on New Year.
Still in the works. Like that's just the nature of Field Goal. We're very late, as you can tell. We were 3 hours late to our interview.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's like it's the EP. It's all the music that we play. All of it. It's like 5 songs. It's the songs that we play at our shows that just have been around for a while, like since we were in high school, and like we just want to get it out.
It's pretty much done.
Sorry to
Beat a dead horse
about the straight edge thing, but quick question: like a lot of bands, like the band itself will like claim straight edge with the straight edge members. Do you guys like consider Field Goal to be a straight edge band?
Like that kind of goes in with like the whole hardcore thing. Like we're a hardcore straight edge band, you know. But I don't know. It's just like a personal thing. It's like I'm not really into that, and I just don't do it. But I wouldn't say like don't come near me with that shit. You know?
Like, it's not like we're doing it because we're straight. We do it because we're just not into it. It's more just like, it's not like out of some moral conviction or something like that. It's just like, that stuff doesn't appeal to us for whatever reason. It's not like we're trying to push that or anything. Like, we care what anyone else does. Yeah, we're in this fucking squalor every night. We just don't partake.
What genre would you say you guys are?
I feel like it's honestly better to just say we're not a genre and let everyone else decide. And then just figure it out that way.
So, how did you guys make up the name Field Goal?
Oh, well, all right. So, when we first were a band, we couldn't like figure out what we were gonna name it. Like that was when we went through a few lineup changes, very drastic lineup changes, because it was like me, Joe. Hopefully in the video we pan to a picture of Joe. And then, yeah, so it was me, Joe, and Ruben. And we were originally Memorial Field, sort of, like the title fight reference, yeah. Yeah, but then
Don't do that.
But then Joe wanted it to be Made in Steel, and Joe left us. And then that was when we were with Paul and stuff. Paul I used to work at Key Food with, and that was when we were slow paced for a minute, and that's when we were gonna be like an easy core pop punk band. And then one day I was on Register 2 in Key Food, hating my life. And Paul was on Register 1, and I was like, yo, what about the name Field Goal? He's like, I like it. And I don't know, we kind of fit into the whole like naming your band after like a sports thing. Like it's kind of generic, but I like it.
That's somewhat of an emo cliche, because
Yeah.
American football is like the quintessential emo band. There's like modern baseball, Chinese
Big
football, Australian football. There's like a lot of football
Rolling
ones, so
Stone.
we want it to be part of that proud tradition.
Do any of you guys even play football?
So Ruben was a soccer man.
Yeah, I'm a soccer guy.
Yeah, I'm a soccer guy. But yeah, we all like I don't know. I was never really a part of like teams in recent years. But growing up, I was in baseball and stuff.
How do you guys like write songs? How does it work out in the studio with you guys?
It's funny because we don't write songs.
It used to be.
Well, I don't know what it used to be because I'm the new boy, but well, for this batch of songs we're kind of working on now, we've been kind of doing it in my basement, and me, all four of us, kind of collaboratively, like running through it. Like someone will have a riff, and we'll go through.
Yeah, we've definitely
And
made.
we'll go through the whole like structure of it, and wait, what?
I'm getting you going.
No, we'll kind of just like jam on it for a while, and then like get new parts and like a lot of like structure goes on. Lyrics aren't really like a collaborative thing. That's more of like, you know, either Rob or Ruben alone in their basement.
So you guys are obviously a part of Basement Dwellers. How do you feel about that title? Do you feel like that applies to you?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like this is, what's it called? Marine Park. Like almost all the houses have basements, at least. So it's like, you know. But like we used to practice in my basement when our beautiful boy Joe was in our band and stuff, and we practiced in Ryan's basement. We do everything in the basement. We shit in the basement, sleep in the basement, eat in the basement.
Yeah.
We pretty much dwell in this basement like every fucking day.
Yeah, we
Like,
actually
like,
dwell here.
That's not even an exaggeration. We're here probably like 4 times a week in this basement.
We dwell in this basement.
Be ready for that EP, but also be ready for the new shit after that, because that EP is just going to be a taste of what's to come as we continue to write more.
We also have a Tumblr. Fieldgoal and
LinkedIn,
Catch us on everything.
Blogspot,
We have Foursquare
Bandcamp,
and
MySpace.
We got Bandcamp.
I'm only basically just the first one.
And Twitter.
If you could find us on the second one, that'd be cool.
There's a
too.
field goal
'Cause
subreddit.
We can't find us.
r/NFL.
We also. But yeah, good things to come. The scene is like growing. I could see it every time I come to one of these shows. It gets bigger. There's more people coming.
Tomorrow.
Even when we play shows elsewhere, people come. You know, like our friends come. Even if it's like right now, our friends. I can imagine more people wanting to come out because it's a fun thing to be a part of. You know, because I didn't have that when I was younger. Really, I mean, like in like early high school, we just had that venue that was around for like a day, and yeah, it's just a cool thing to have. I remember for a while when I was younger, I wanted to start a band. Like I was like, oh man, there's nobody to play music with. Even if you're just doing it by yourself, you know, just do that, and like they will come.
That's what we did. It was basically just completely organic.
Yeah.
You know, fuck Paul and Key Food Register 1, shout out. He told me to come through and meet these guys. I was like, I wanted to play in a band for so long, I just did it. And you know, then I was a part of Field Goal, that was it. And we've been making music since. Like, you know, it doesn't have to, don't like think about it too much. Don't plan it out and be like, we're gonna make it big time. Just start playing shows and just do it organically. Don't do anything stupid.
What is your opinion on Green Day?
Don't come near me with that shit.
The worst musicians are.
Shit!
I'm an idiot. Nightmare. Spend days on end crying in my basement.
Since my brother he left Wondermuff, he comes home from work and he runs right from the front door with his hands behind his back and he pushes over my dog and runs right into the kitchen and grabs a huge family-sized bag of Cheetos and starts pouring them over his head. Like pouring the entire family-sized bag of Cheetos over his head. Then he goes into the basement and he gets down, strips all the way down naked, and wears nothing but the Wondermuff shirt.